Today is Sunday, May 10th, and I've got a 2-week update for you on my GreenStalks, and it's also Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to every mother out there. And let me show you what's going on with my GreenStalks. I do have to show my container plans first. I've got tomatoes back there in those 6 containers, and they're looking awesome. They're probably my best tomatoes yet, my biggest ones. And then I've got 2 Brussels sprouts down here. And I've companion planted some dill, petunias, marigolds, and cosmos with all of these. I planted seeds in about 1/4 of these pockets between the both of them, and the rest have seedlings and seed starts. So let me just show you how they're doing. I've got my marigolds here that are thriving. My onions are doing fantastic. Cherry tomato here. This is a jalapeno. And last week, the only seeds that I had sprouted were lettuce, which I planted lettuce in probably 3 or 4 of these pockets. And now I believe almost every seedling has sprouted except cilantro. So let me show you. Oh, this is so cool to see. This is my beans. I've got okra right there. This is my cilantro. Oh, actually I do have a little, it's so hard to see. I've got a little sprout starting right there. These are jalapenos I started from seed. These are some more beans. Look how cool that looks. That's so awesome. My cucumbers. Oh, that's so cool. Look at my okra. The seeds, I believe, were pelleted, so they were pink, but I've got 2 okra starts right there. Oh, sorry, not okra, lettuce. 2, 3 right there. More onions. I've got more cucumbers down here. You can see it sprouting right there. My beautiful Brussels sprout. My bell pepper that has been someone's lunch. This is my cilantro. Like I said, for some reason my cilantro is not sprouting at all. I'll give it some more time. This is a bell pepper plant that I bought from the Amish greenhouse. I might have already shown that one. More cilantro that's not sprouting. There's an okra right there. Got a Roma tomato plant here. A jalapeno plant that I started from seed here. Cucumber. And again, cilantro. I don't know if cilantro just takes longer to germinate or... Oh my gosh, never mind. I got one little cilantro plant. Here is my second GreenStalk. Look at this beautiful Roma tomatoes. And I actually purchased on GreenStalk website 3 of the sets of 3 little trellises that you can like slide into here. So I should be getting 9 total. So I'm gonna be putting that with my bell peppers, my tomatoes, and my jalapenos. Look how cool that is. That is a bean that I planted. I guess I was lying about the cilantro because this is cilantro here. I've got a little sprout there. These are beans that were gifted to me. Excuse that, we got lots of birds here. Let's see, this is supposed to be cilantro. Oh my gosh, there is another one right there. Onion here, bell pepper that I bought from the Amish greenhouse there, and jalapeno that I started from seed here. And these onions in my GreenStalks are looking so good compared to the ones in my raised bed. I mean, look how cool that is. These are cucumbers. I've got 2 that spread in here. I believe I planted at least 3 per pocket. Bell peppers, jalapenos. Oh my gosh, it's so cool to see. More okra here, right there. And I've got lettuce here. And more lettuce right there. We've got little cilantro seedlings starting there. More cilantro. Look at this beautiful cucumber seedling. It's like picture perfect. That is so beautiful. I think that's the only one in that pocket. I've got more okra up here. Oh, look at that lettuce. You guys, I'm so excited. And I've got another little okra trying to start right there. I was so worried last week because all I had that sprouted was lettuce, 1 little pocket of lettuce, and now almost everything, I think at least has 1 or 2 things that are sprouting besides 2 of my cilantro pockets. So it's giving me hope that hopefully things will start to grow and produce. I have a lot of flies that like to hang around here. I put a fly trap like 20 or 30 feet away from here because that's what the direction said. It said don't put it, you know, near any food that you're planting, but I still have a lot of flies that are just kind of hanging around. I don't know how to get rid of them. So if you guys have any tips or suggestions on that, then let me show you my raised garden bed. Last week I had shown you my tomatoes weren't doing so hot. I did have one that died, so I actually went to a local box store because it was closer, and I bought a Roma tomato plant there. Look how big it is compared to mine. They also might have started it earlier, but it's just looking healthier in general. These are my jalapenos, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I feel like my onions are looking a little bit better. They're starting to produce more of this little green top here. And they're kind of starting to grow a little straighter, which I think is what you need, so. And then these are cosmos that I planted along the perimeter of the bed. I've also got a marigold all the way back there, and I've got a marigold up here, right there. I'm excited to get some blooms on these. And then I had one bell pepper plant that just was too small. It basically had no established roots, so I just got rid of it. So these two I also bought from a local box store. They're also bell pepper plants. Is that what's eating everything? And then this is the one that I had started from seed. But those are the rest of my Romas. That one I also bought. I bought 2 Roma tomato plants, 2 bell pepper plants from the local box store, and then everything else are my tomatoes that I started from seed. And of course my strawberries. Oh, I'm so proud of my strawberries. I'm so excited to get some fruit on them. These are all of my strawberry plants. So I've got 27 total plants, and then I've got just an extra little floral plant up here. But man, look how good they're looking. I don't know if you guys know when I should start getting fruits on these. You know, I feel like they're getting quite large, but is it going to be like another month, 2 months, couple weeks? They're looking so good. And actually, let me show you how my impatiens are doing in this green stalk. I don't know how but the birds are finding all my freaking green stalks and pooping on them, but this is looking really good. They're already getting really full. And they're growing. They're losing some of their old leaves, getting some new leaves. And then I also went ahead and planted my hydrangeas out. I did put some of that little acid base, whatever it's called, in when I planted it. Those are already kind of looking a little dry. I think I just need to water them, and hopefully they'll grow to be nice and big. So I should be getting those trellises that I ordered here, I think, in a couple of days. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those on my tomatoes, jalapenos, and bell peppers that are in the green stalks. Otherwise, if you guys have any other tips or tricks for me, let me know, and then I'll see you next week for a week 3 green stalk update.